Greetings, y'all. It is Matt from the Green Arcade. Good morning. We're back. Back in Riverbend Springs. So I did find another bug. I guess it's a bug. I think it's a bug. I named the map. You know how you can go and you name your map, you name your farm. I named it. I just named it Riverbend Springs, and the title's down there, but the what I named it should be appearing in large letters up there above the green text down there. And in single player, it shows up, but in multiplayer, it does not. So I think that's a bug. We'll add that to the list. Item number 1172. so many issues going on. But anywho, let's see. Let's see, I need to hit that button. And then what other buttons do I need to hit? I guess I need to hit that button in the game. Let me click back over here. There we go. Alright, and I had this synced up before I had to go back out here, so let me kind of had my time synced up here. 7-Eleven now. Okay. So now our clock is set with real time. And I know there's a real time mod out there, but all it does is put the time down below the actual time up there. That's the only difference. Okay, so we got some stuff to do here. Tab around. So the TMC Consuela. I don't know how to say it. The forestry mulcher. That one right there. We bought that, right? I didn't pay attention very much to how much horsepower that required. Apparently that changed from 22 over here now to 25. Because it requires a 360 horsepower tractor. In 22, I guarantee you it did not require that because we used it on our small tractors. That's part of the reason why we had that. And we didn't have the self-propelled one because it was so much more expensive. This one itself is not too badly priced, but it requires some ponies. So, had to get another tractor. And you know, I was trying to decide what kind to get. So, you know me. I bought a deer. Oh dear, it's a deer. So this is the 7R. Got the 3-point on the front for the TMC Cancella. I don't know how to say it. And then the winch on the back. Been hauling, pulling limbs, pulling limbs down the road. Already my voice is going out. Good gravy. But yeah, been hauling limbs down the road. And we need to get to work on some silage bales up there. I kind of want to sell them today. And this thing just eats through all the stuff. I can switch to it actually. There we go. Takes out the stumps. And I also noticed these little rocks down here. So these little stumps. They're either stumps or rocks. I think they look like rocks to me. It takes these things out too. They whatever they are, they're collidable. They're like bumps. So it takes those things out too. So if you drive over them, like so, if I can get my camera right. Just takes those things right out. Just chews right through them. So, when we get all these limbs hauled out of here, don't have many more to go. I've done hauled a majority of them, I think. Don't have many to go. But, we'll be able to plow this up. Alright, so we'll shut that tractor off for now. Let's see. We got our grass fields ready to mow again, I think. I think they're ready. Where's growth? There we go. Yep, they're ready to mow again, so we can make some more of these marshmallows out here. We gotta get these out of the way, though. I hear like the horseflies flying. I don't know that I like that or not. Yeah, we gotta get all these out of the way. Two of them migrated down the hill over there. They didn't roll, but they did migrate. So, let me see. I'm just gonna try to push these. There's the GPS already showing up. It might be better to lower that. Just to kind of push these out of the way. And the next batch will leave in the field. I wonder how talented I can be at this. Let's see. What's the button? Let me raise that back up. That's not the button. There it is. Wonder if I can grab like a bunch of these and move them all at once. It's a marshmallow world in the country. Nope, I'm not that good. Maybe I can grab a couple here. So that one, how did that one get up? Did we move that one? That one was already up there. Huh? Alright, so old man is, I'm assuming he's on his way. If he is, we'll get this. I'll either put him on the mower and I'll take the merger, or I'll mow and he can merge. Well, I just cannot grab that one. Maybe I need to do them all on the right. Because of the way the hill is, you know? Yeah, it seems the front and the right are the way to go. And this one got flipped over somehow, I don't know. Might be quicker just to push them one at a time. These are silage bells. You hear the fly? Do you hear the fly? Can y'all hear the fly? I hear the fly. It sounds like a big horsefly or something, and it makes me nervous because I grew up in the country, and them horseflies, they hurt. They bite, and they hurt really bad. It's like getting stung by something. Yeah, we got some big ones out there, man. They're huge. Morning, Fuzzy. I don't know if I've got a bit of a cold. Maybe. It has been colder here lately. So I might have a little bit of a cold, but it's been a busy week, I'll say that. Busy. I haven't played very much Farm Sim this week at all. I was hoping that I'd be able to come in the evenings and play a little bit, or at least, you know, in the mornings and play maybe a little early. But that's been out of the question. It has been a busy week. I'm hoping this next week won't be as busy. But it's not turning out that way so far. Oh no. I flipped it. Put you up there. Where'd comes one behind me. That'll work. I was able to grab two at a time. Alright. Oh, there's that fly again. You know, they don't really roll. I've noticed that. They don't... You put them on the hill and they don't. If they're on their side, they don't really roll a lot, so... Guess that's a good thing. Is that a grass field too? No, that's something else. Alright. I will just park this right here. And I will wait and see if old man comes in. We can split this up. I've got the deer. Got the wheel loader up here. I've been clearing trees, man. This is our big soybean field that we had. Cleared out a lot of big trees. Man, there were some big trees over here. Look. There's this one tree. I don't know if I can find another one to show y'all. But there's this one tree, and it sat right here. It had a huge trunk on it, and it took forever to get the stump out. I even tried with the new forestry mulcher to take it out. It did not want to finish the job. Luckily, they did drop the lumberjack mod in the mod hub, so that is in the mod hub now. And again, yeah, like John was saying on his stream, keep in mind that a game update is in the works. It is coming. Still got a few stumps here. There is an update coming, so it may break it eventually. I still got a few limbs over here too. It might break it, so it might need an update. Just keep that in mind if you put it on, but I think it's one of those mods that, you know, it's kind of a necessity to get rid of some of the stumps. It kind of works the same as it did in 22. You just take your chainsaw up to the thing. The only thing different that I've noticed with this one is on 22 you had to press, what was it, Alt twice? I don't know what it was on the controller. Morning, old man. There's old man. You had to press Alt on the controller twice to get it to go into the delete mode. I don't know about trees, but basically you get the red, not the orange circle, but the red circle on the stump, and it'll take the stump out. Go up to a tree and see what it does. No, I'm not getting the red circle. This looks like kind of like one of them big ones, but it's not. Not one of the big ones. I'm getting the orange circle. If I press, let's see, it's Alt. Okay, it's not the same function. I don't know what. What does that say up there? No, that's not. I don't think it's on the controller. Turn on flashlight. Yeah, I don't know that you can actually delete trees with the lumberjack mod. You can take stumps out though, and that's kind of like the big thing. There's old man. You can take stumps out. Let's go say hello. Let me find the button.
Welcome back.
Good morning, old man.
Good morning.
Yes, you can take out trees.
Can you? How do you do it?
You gotta kind of like crouch down. Hold on.
Is there a button?
Well, I had to turn your stream down. If you go down to the tree, you'll start. You gotta like crouch down, see the red mark, and once you see it, it's usually away from it.
Away from it.
You got to yeah. You got to kind of like walk away a little bit from it.
I see the orange circle. This might be a bad tree to do. Let me
Because I was testing that out too. I deleted a couple trees from it, but it's a little difficult.
probably gonna need an update.
Oh yeah.
Cause it is not.
Do you actually have it turned on?
Yes. Is there a button to turn it on?
Mine was hit alt twice, and that turned it on for me. I don't know what it is. I mean, if it's on your controller or not.
Oh, you know what? I bet I know what the issue is. I bet it's a uh yeah, I bet it's an issue. I'm gonna have to go in and actually program it into controls. Um Tell you what, while we wait, it's 7 something AM somewhere.
Cracking one already, Matt?
Yep. We got field prep to do. We've got stuff to mow.
Oh, fun.
All right, let's see. I bet it's down at the bottom like it was before. Lumberjack. There it is. No, there it is. It says alt. Does it make a difference if it's left or right alt?
I have no idea about that. Mine is left.
Left alt. Make sure it's programmed right. Save controls. Do you just hit it once or do you have to hit it twice like you did before?
I hit it twice like I did before.
Well, that says super strength.
Yes. It came up super strength too, but once I pulled out my chainsaw, it and went up to a tree. It turns red.
Mm-hmm. No, I own these trees.
Um, you want to give me permissions? I can probably try to
Yeah.
see if I can get it.
Does it matter if it turns orange?
No, it comes up red. It does come up still red.
Let me hit it twice. You need to hit it before you take your chainsaw out?
I did. I don't know if you have to.
See the orange circle? Used to you could turn it vertical and then hit alt twice and then it would turn red. I'm getting that little orange one. Now, if I walk up to a stump, it definitely works. There's that. It did work. It's not working now. Oh, there it is. So it's working now. If I hit Alt twice, does that turn it off? Nope. I don't think that works.
Keep keep sawing, Matt.
Well, yeah, it's working on this stump, but it's not working on the trees. See, I can get rid of this stump. See, it'll take care of the stump. Stump's gone.
See,
So
I wonder why it's not.
I don't know. I know it's on.
It's on. Yeah, because you just got rid of that
Just got rid of the
stump.
stump, but it is not working on the trees. Unless I don't own these trees or something.
Oh, that's a possibility.
Thought I owned them though. Like, hang
But
on. Let me.
but if it turns green, Matt, you should be able to own it, right?
Not necessarily. In 25, it can still turn green, but if you can't actually cut it, it's kind of different. It's funny that way. No, it's letting me cut it. Yeah, I own these trees. I don't. I don't know.
I don't know. I know you can delete it because I've done it on my map.
How do you delete it?
But the same way. I mean,
Oh,
it will turn red.
yeah, this thing turns red. I don't know. That's maybe it's broken in multiplayer.
It could be. I mean, it could be. Well, yeah, it could be because you were still in multiplayer. Yeah, because my game's not in multiplayer, so it's only in single player.
I can get rid of the stumps though, which is weird.
Can you get rid of the like limbs? You know, like in 22, you can get rid of the tree after you cut it down.
Hmm. I'm gonna say no. Pressing the Alt button does nothing for me. I get the little.
Look, see if you have super strength. Just put your chainsaw away and then see if you can lift up the branch. Because you should be able to lift it up.
Nope.
I think it's broken in multiplayer. I'll bet you anything, Matt. You go into single player, it'll probably work.
Probably that. It's gonna need another update.
Oh, definitely. And this is the same thing John was talking that mods were going to probably be broken.
Especially when they come out with the big update.
Yeah,
Probably a majority of them will. Oh well. At least it does the stumps for right now. For the stubborn stumps that won't go away.
yeah.
All right. So, I've got the Kubota with the motors on it, and then I've got the deer with the merger on it. I'll bring that up there. And then I was noticing these, it's April now in the game. They planted these fields down here near the farm. One of them
Yeah.
is in soybeans.
Oh,
The other two are in sorghum.
oh, wait a minute. We broke.
What?
We broke, ain't we?
What do we break?
No, we broke in money. We have
Oh,
no
yeah,
money.
yeah. That's because I bought that deer. We've got a few things at the sawmill we can probably sell later, but yeah, we broke. We need to sell. We need to sell the silage bales that we have up there, um, at some point. And the price is okay right now on silage. Let's go down to silage. I like when you scroll through this, the way they've got it now. The line, it kind of looks like one of those meters when you hook it up to something electrical.
Look like my heart rate.
So silage, yeah, silage is actually a decent price right now. Looks like 223 at the biogas plant. And the biogas is not far from our fields there. So
So, are you cutting or am I cutting?
it doesn't matter. If you want to cut, you can cut. If you want to merge, you can merge. I gotta test out this merger to see if it will do it in one direction. Should have made a left back there. Established 1832. Welcome home. Is this like a different town over here? Good morning, Tomcat. How's it going? Positive Pizza Power. I already know what I want for the next game. It's probably 3 years down the road, but I already know what they can do for the next game. I want any building that you use as, whether it be a farmhouse, a shed, a barn, a sell point, a production, I want them to be open and animated. So you can, if you have a sell point, say you take your cotton to the spinnery, you can go inside the spinnery and see the processes of the cotton or the wool, what curtail happens at the spinnery with that stuff to turn it into fabric. And then if you take your fabric to the tailor shop, I would like to see, animations and, be able to go inside the tailor shop to see the fabric be made into whatever they make it into, clothes, shirts, blankets, whatever. That's what I would like to see. A tall order. But that would be pretty cool. Be able to see my soups being cooked, the bread being made, You could put your, see the wheat and all the stuff turned into flour, right? Take your flour to the bakery and then be able to go inside the bakery and see the bread being put in the oven and then watching it rise in the oven, watching the yeast rise in the oven and then, having bread come out as the end result.
You're not asking for much, are you?
Not too much.
I know what I want.
What's that?
It to be bug free on day one.
Bug free on day one. That's I think that's taller than my order. That's to be bug free on day one. That's a bigger order than I'm asking. Alright, let's see if this works the way I hope it does. I never worked with this one, so I don't know. Hard to tell which way it's going. It's like a... Yeah, that's hard to tell. It may only go one direction. Well, it's throwing it to the left. So maybe it only goes. There's like a guard thing over here on the left side. I wonder if that's.
Is that the one that goes left, right, and center?
I have no idea. Let's see.
You'll need to turn it, yeah, turn it off and go to work mode.
Where's work mode?
On PlayStation, it'd be right bumper.
Oh, in the way. So left on the stick. Okay, that makes it go that way. I'm guessing that does it down the center then.
Yeah.
It's not the oxbow, but the oxbow is definitely wider than this, and that puts it down the center. So you get a wider swath doing it left or right. It doesn't matter which direction you actually throw it. Can I do this with GPS? Well, the thing is these fields are still separate. So, oh, yep, there is a GPS line. There's one. Let me mow on the outside first, then I'll come back to that line. Or merge on the outside. I think I said mow. Plow all these together, I guess. Yeah, this is close. You just want a computer to play this game? Yeah. I'll tell you, there's some good Black Friday deals coming up. There's a lot of places, Amazon and a lot of your retail places that have good deals on these gaming computers. Some of them have early Black Friday deals going on right now. So if you're in the market for a new gaming PC, there's some really good sweet deals out there right now.
Yeah, definitely look at Best Buy.
Best Buy. Yep.
I mean, it's already pre-built. You can make payments on it if you don't have it, the money to do it right away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of them. I mean, and even if you want to build your PC, I know it's cheaper if you build your own PC. I saw somewhere the 4000 series card was like 40-50% off. I think that was on Amazon.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Friday or Black Friday to buy my motherboard. So
Yeah.
see what kind of discount I can get for that.
Make sure you check the early deals because a lot of them are doing it early,
Yeah,
and it could be the same price. A lot of times they'll have it the same price, and then on Black Friday they'll mark it as like so much percent off, but it'll be actually the same price that they've had it at. Let's see. Let's do that. Come on, Lions, come back. Must be going uphill. Yep, it's going uphill just a little bit.
in reality too, any Best Buy, almost any Best Buy computer will handle FarmSim desktop
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that I've seen.
I think I'm gonna wait till the 6 cards come out. And I might just update this computer. Put a 6000 series card in it and maybe update the memory on it as well.
That's what I'm kind of doing, a little piece at a time.
Mm-hmm. What are the big marshmallows in the field? Those are silage bales. We wrapped those up at the very end of the last cutting season, and they fermented over the winter, and now they are silage. We're gonna be selling those here, hopefully, real soon, right after we get done doing this.
Do we have any other places to cut grass?
No,
Okay, so I can take this back to our
to the
homestead.
farm, yeah.
Okay.
And then if you want to grab the arms for that, I have no idea where they're at. The arms and the bale forks, and then we can probably haul 2 of these at a time and sell them. And we're just taking them up to the biogas. The biogas is just right up the road there, northeast of here.
Yeah.
Let me. I'm just gonna do this line and then. Weird at this field. This small little bitty field wants me to go that way with the lines. I ain't doing that though. Definitely need to get these plowed together though. And you know what? I think this came off of GPS when I hit this new field. It did. Wow. Morning. How's it going? If we still had guided steering, I could keep the straight line. I just try to do this manually. Just change it over when I get over to the next field. Just gotta remember to change it when I go past this little cut-off drive right here. Like that right there. I did put those bail mods on.
Did you?
Yeah, the unload early and the I can't remember what the title of it was, but it's the one where it slows you down and then you stops you automatically when you get to the point of full.
See, I like that mod because you can actually put yourself on cruise
Mm-hmm.
and just go with it.
Just go. That's gonna be a big windrow there. I hear the wind chimes out in the middle of the field again. That's a creek. I guess the best I can get this without plowing the fields together right now. quickest way back to the farm?
Taking the ferry.
Is it? Is that the fastest way?
That's the fastest way. Going between fields 45 and 43. Take the ferry across.
Wrong way.
At least that's the fastest way, I think.
I think this little John Deere tractor, we're gonna make it the animal tractor, where you don't have to hook any really like big implements up to it. Maybe just a water tank or something.
Yeah, because it's struggling, isn't it?
It is struggling. And I know it probably about time for repair, but it struggles even when it's fully repaired. It's a small tractor. It's not a medium tractor. It's got like 110 horsepower or something. I don't think you can make it any bigger. Alright, I will wait right here for you to come across on the ferry.
I'm down by the sawmill, so you might want to go ahead and get it because had to come down here and get the arms and the weights
Okay.
down by the sawmill.
While I'm waiting for the ferry to come across, I'm gonna go and just look at the tractors. Small tractors, where's the deer? There it is. No, you cannot. You cannot make the engine bigger. So it's 116 horsepower. That's it. We do have the modded, I think it's a medium tractor. We do have the 7810. That's not that expensive. It's got a little bit more horsepower. It's 175. It's not much more. I mean, it'd be good to have as like a secondary animal tractor maybe or something, but it doesn't have the horsepower that, something like the.
You can put the front arm attachers to it, right?
Which one?
The 7810.
I think you can do the 7810 and the. Yeah, you can do the
I
7810 and the other one.
I would probably use one of those for a mixer, which I believe is broken because I can't make silage. So
What's crazy is like both of those tractors, they're John Deere tractors, right? So you'd think you'd have some old John Deere arms to go on them.
oh yeah.
All they got is the quick and the hower. Wonder if you could put.
Well, I would throw arms on one of those and then use the bale forks for the actual loading the bales in the mixer,
Mm-hmm.
and then the other one to pull the mixer and
Yep. These tractors, the 7810 and this 3650, may have to become our animal tractors. Oh man, there's a barge in the way. So the ferry is faster unless there's a barge in the way.
that is true.
And if you try to start it now, it gives you that message right there. I noticed that they took the sign away. I don't. Okay, here it is. Peel Ferry, operated by the Arkansas State Highway and Transportation Department. Last trip at 8 p.m. Can you not use the ferry after 8 p.m.? I wonder if they turned it off.
Well, I wonder if that's true.
I don't know, something to find out later. Oh, dude, this thing's still running. That's crazy. When you fold the implements up now, it doesn't turn them off.
Really?
Yeah, I had this merger folded up and it was still running in the folded position.
You're getting the baler, right?
Yeah.
I'll just wait for you to go back across then.
Might take
Or
me a minute. This thing's slow.
I can just send it back across then.
Yeah. I thought that was a bomb pop up on the, what is it, the dairy there?
Kind of does look like that.
It almost looks like a bomb pop from a distance. It's got the, red, kind of red, white, and bluish hue to it. It's orange at the bottom, but from a distance, it looks like a bomb pop. Like we need to plow all of our fields and then see if I was probably supposed to turn right there. Nope, maybe not. This is pretty. Plow our fields and then see if any of them need lime and rocks picked out of them. Find a place to park all this stuff too. And I want to think some of these trees have got to go. I think what I'm gonna do as well is do another, maybe a small sawmill here, I guess, at the farm for all the trees up here. And we can make like just the small planks and stuff up here if we wanted to.
Yeah.
And then kind of like everything north of the river. Maybe we could build another large sawmill up here because there's a lot of properties up here that have trees. Just take all the large trees that are down here to that sawmill because it's on this side of the river. and then we could build another one up there in the northeast, and maybe one. Maybe we could build one kind of there in northwest somewhere. I don't know. That's expensive when you start thinking about big sawmills and
Oh yeah.
small sawmills, but
Um, are we selling these right now, or are we storing them over here?
sell them.
Sell
Uh,
them.
yeah, the ones that are already baled. So we're gonna take those to
The biogas
yes,
up top.
biogas. It's up there in the northeast, I think. Yeah, it's up there, past the sunflower farm, whatever we call it. So you'll take that road that's north of the farmers market and go all the way. It's almost to the spinnery. It's on the left. Yeah, you're there. So yeah, just sell. Go ahead and sell those because those are salvage. Yay! What do we make? 1581.
Yeah, we can buy lunch now.
Yeah, we can go to the Central Cafe. And just think, those were the small bales. This deer baler, I didn't know that it only did the 125 bales. The other balers you can do 150 and get the separate wrapper and wrap those. So they're slightly bigger.
Yeah, are we gonna do that? I, you know,
Well, I think if we have the larger equipment, which we kind of do with the Alice and the deer, the other deer, the 7R, we could get a square baler. Because those bales are much bigger.
yeah,
Those are,
and you could still wrap those too.
yeah, well, the 220s you can still wrap. What are they? 180, 220, and 240s? I think it still has to be a 220 to wrap. This is not the road. Yep, see, here's a Central Cafe. We can eat it. See, that's another thing. Like your products. Like if you made bread or cakes or whatever, and you want to take your cheese or something to the Central Cafe, you should be able to go into the Central Cafe and eat it. Hey, I made this bread. You know, my wheat or whatever, my flour, or well, your wheat, I guess technically in the long run,
So
made
in
this
other
bread.
words, so in other words, you want a health bar on your character.
Yes.
It would kind of make sense that you would have to take a break to eat.
Well, I mean, it would be more fun. I mean, you could eat. I mean, there's so much you could eat too. You make corn in the game now. I mean, well, you make um, soup in the game now. Bread, cakes, cereal. Got a lot of canned goods stuff that you make now. There's a lot of produce now. You got tomatoes and lettuce and spinach and peas and um,
Pork, beef,
yeah.
poultry.
Well, I don't think they'll ever do the meat side of things. It'd be nice.
Yeah, it'd be nice, but they can make it so it would say farmers market and it comes out in a pallet.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have to show the whole process of it.
Now that's one thing about being able to go into the sell points and production points and seeing the animations. No, they're not going to see them like you know doing the bolt through the head, on the cows and stuff and making beef patties, stuff like that, steaks. You can just drop your cows off, sell them to the make it a production, but I mean, because it's obviously like That's where meat comes from. It comes from cows and pigs and stuff like that. It doesn't just come from the store. Although there are some people out there, some millennials out there that and I don't know what are the new ones called after millennials?
Uh, I have no idea.
Gen Xers maybe?
Oh no, that's me. I'm a
No.
Gen X.
What's the ones after millennials?
Z's,
Is it Gen Zs?
Gen Z's. I don't know.
They a lot of them. I mean that they've interviewed people. I saw them interview somebody and they were like, they should ban people killing cows and pigs. I get my you know pork and beef and stuff from the store, and I'm thinking, what?
Well, that's where I get mine.
But it has to come from a farm. It has to. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Let me take this phone call real quick. Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
That's my dad. He's calling us. He's having issues with cats, and I guess they're allergic to something because they're scratching a lot and just going crazy and breaking out around their necks and stuff. And he's just fretting over it. And I'm like, well, it's got to be something that you've introduced recently, you know.
I was
Like,
just gonna ask, did he change their diet or?
no. Mm-mm.
Oh,
I said it might be some type of lotion, it might be some type of chemical, it might be some type of, detergent or something that you're using or
yeah.
something like that. And then, it kind of trailed off from there and he's like, "Oh, I had a biscuit with blackberry jelly on it this morning, and I'm like, "Okay, great, Dad. I got to go." Boy, this tractor is so underpowered for this baler. I'm gonna have to go back to the other end of the field here. Get this other row, because this row is a big row.
I was gonna say it won't make it up the hill.
Oh, no, it ain't. Mm-mm. I started it right back over here. It started rolling backwards. Because the baler was, when you turn the baler on and everything and lower the thing, I guess it's because the baler's so heavy, maybe. It started
Yeah.
rolling backwards. I'm like, nope, turn that off.
Does the Kubota have more power?
Oh yeah, it's got a little bit more. It's 200 horsepower.
You want to switch up? I know I can't put the arms on there, but
Nah, go ahead and keep selling those over there. See, like right here, it is just struggling. And this baler does not require that much. This baler, go down and look at it. This is the Deer. This requires 110 horsepower. And this tractor is actually 116 horsepower. So it's like the tractor, it's like Giants doesn't pay attention to what their stuff. It's like it doesn't even matter. This requires 110 horsepower. Our tractor's 116 horsepower. It should have no problem pulling this baler, but it is. Oh, is that what it is? It might be that. Yeah, the damage is way down there. Let me go. I wonder. That might be the thing. Let me go repair this tractor.
we got some money to do it.
Yep. I'll take the ferry. It might be the damage. Seems like they wanted to make that a thing now. A little more in 25 here.
Which I agree with. It should be like that.
Yeah. I think it should be different. I think it should be, if they're wanting to go more realistic, let us do oil filters, belts, fuel filters, stuff like that, to maintain our equipment. There's all kind of parts, batteries and different things, bulbs. Say your hazard stopped working, or one of your signal lights stopped working, you could go get a bulb, or You're half the horsepower. What do you mean, John? You mean for the baler? Now, the baler only requires 110. This tractor's 116. Must be cold. Everybody's dressed up like in their winter clothes. It's 52 degrees. It's kind of chilly then, I guess. $4,000. Alright, we are fully repaired. See if that makes a difference. It wasn't really down to the bottom of the bar or the meter down there for repair, but oh, is that when it needs repair? It goes down to half the horsepower. Wonder when they're gonna. I would have thought they would have come out. They're probably trying to work on fixing all the issues to get them out in the update. That's probably why it's taking so long, because it's been over a week since release. Almost, it'd be 2 weeks on Tuesday, right?
Yes, 2 weeks on Tuesday. Do you watch any other the YouTube people?
Yeah.
Okay, because a certain somebody, I was watching their video, and the Giants editor just came out,
Mm-hmm.
and they're saying by this Tuesday or the following Tuesday, which I'm thinking the following Tuesday because this was, well, I don't know if they go by our holidays, but we should be getting an update.
Um. Yeah, they don't. They don't know. Even if they're a partner, they don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they probably don't know, but
It's all based on them actually getting it fixed and the time it takes them to get it fixed. Unless they work for Giants, and even then, they won't. They probably won't announce when the update will come out. And be like, "Hey, we got it fixed. Here you go." I do like this bail mod though, where it automatically stops you or slows you down, and then it stops you, and then you can just kind of just put your cruise control on and go.
yeah, but it can be a curse too because I was rapping and watching a TV show and something interesting happened on that TV show and I ended up in the river.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
What you're saying is don't farm and watch TV.
Yeah,
Unless you hire the worker out.
but you can't hire out failing.
I remember it might have been 19 that I'm thinking of, but we had an update about a week after the release of one of the games. And I'm thinking it was 19 because it was. Time has gone so fast since then. I'm trying to remember. I think you're right though, Sean. I think the 22 update was quite a while after release. But 19, we had an update like that Friday because it released on a Tuesday. I think they had a. It wasn't a huge update, but it was a big enough deal that they got it right out. It came out on a Friday with the update. The Thursday or Friday. Of course, that was a much simpler game back then too. Yeah, even repairing this thing is still struggling. I think it's just the I think it's just the tractor. I mean, it's just. I think they developed it to be like an older tractor, but they didn't actually like give it enough. Like the numbers don't match up or something. But yeah, Sean, there's a point where you can be realistic, and there's a point where like, hey, it's farming simulator. If they're gonna put the horsepower requirement at 110, and you've got a tractor that's got 116 horsepower, that should be sufficient enough to run said implement. And I mean that's just the game, you know. If it's gonna be that specific, Sean, then they need to put that in there. Like, okay, no, you need this much to run the PTO on the machine. So actually, you need this size tractor. You know, this much horsepower to run this thing sufficiently. It's a reverse case of the Ursus from 13. So Farming Simulator 13, the Ursus. How many more silage bales do we have left? Is that it?
I'm done. Yeah,
You're done? Okay.
I'm just getting them off unless you want to switch tractors.
No, it's okay. You can go ahead. In Farming Simulator 13, the Ursus tractor was way overpowered. Like, you could use the Ursus tractor to pull a lot of the, like, large implements. So it was kind of a reverse case than what we have here. This case is like, okay, it's sufficiently underpowered than what it states. Um, so yeah, I think it needs an adjustment. They need to they need to maybe not label it as 100. They can go ahead and label it as 116, but it's the physics of it, kind of, is what I'm trying to say. They need to make the tractor more powerful without changing the number of the horsepower. If that's what it is actually, and don't underpower the tractor than what it's supposed to be able to pull. Yeah, we got some sawmill stuff I think to probably take and sell too. So even just trying to turn with this thing, and I know I'm only slightly going uphill, so I don't know. It seems weak for what it should be able to pull. Now let's see. How do I? Are there any more rows that I missed? Then I can get this thing ejected. I know I have the early eject on there, but I don't really want to make the bale any smaller if I've got a little. Yeah, there's a little I missed right there. I only need a little. Here we go. Yeah, go ahead and move them off because I'm going to plow this up and make it one field. But this tractor, we'll retire it and it'll become a animal small workload tractor. Hauling a little trailer with pallets on it for the farmer's market or the what do you call that? The produce stand down there.
Yeah.
Look at this tree. What kind of tree is this? Northern. What does it say? Can't read that. I've got to get some glasses. Can't even read it when it's zoomed in. Let's see. Northern Catalpa? Maybe? Catalpa? I can't even say it. It looks like a magnolia tree, kind of. Got the white blossoms kind of on it. You don't see too many of them around here. It almost looks like that big tree. Of course, I cut them trees back in the winter. They didn't. Yeah, this is one of those big trees. Okay. So this is the one the trunk is super heavy on. Pretty sure that's it. Oh, and something else. I don't know how it is everywhere else, but there's two trees down at the sawmill. Let me hop down there real quick. So when you go into farmland, right here. So here's the farmland that you can get. So you can get this field and it includes these trees like up to here. But you see how right here, this is where you sell your logs at the sawmill? You can't buy that land, right? So if we teleport down to it, of course it would take me to the sawmill and not the actual sell point. So we can't own this land, right? And another thing, I've learned not to jump. So you can run across this stream, there's like rocks in it, and you can get across it a lot faster. But if you jump across it, it slows you way down. So jumping slows you super, super slow. But anyway, you can't own this land, right? And normally you can't cut trees on land that you don't own. I think if it's either a case of where you buy the production that they turn off the restrictions on the land, or maybe it's just public land. Maybe I don't know how it works, but apparently you can cut these trees. See, look, chainsaw goes, cuts it, so you can totally cut these trees. I don't know when they changed that, but yeah. Okay, you can cut that one. Wonder if we can cut any of these over here. Yeah, we can cut these over here too. Yep. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's because I have the lumberjack mod on. I'm wondering now. It might be because I have the lumberjack mod on. Yeah, we own the sawmill. I bet it's because I have the lumberjack mod on. The only way to test that is to actually go in and turn it off. But hey, look. If the lumberjack mod... Look, we own the sawmill, right? So where would you say the borders of the sawmill would be at? I would say past the pond, right? There's another one of them trees. So here's some logs over here. I'd say it goes past this. Is there a sign up here maybe? I would say that's all part of the sawmill. Okay. Authorized personnel only. I would say that that's the border of the sawmill. Oh, that's literally a road to nowhere. So if it's this theory. Yeah, I bet it's because I got that lumberjack mod on because it's letting me cut these trees too. So I'd say any trees from here south are fair game. Yeah, the lumberjack mod, it definitely, even though the other part is not working for the lumberjack mod, in multiplayer at least, we can get rid of some of these other trees if we want to. Door. Ooh. A door that's boarded up. Don't open, dead inside. What? No. Walking Dead reference. It's kind of creepy though. I mean, it's kind of weird that you have a door. Okay. It's got the boards across it, just like in The Walking Dead. And this kind of looks like a little tomb area, so...
Don't open it.
Don't open it. Yeah.
Don't open it.
No, 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 no.
Bad things happen when people open doors like that.
Yep. Actually, let me check the stock on this stuff down here. I cannot wait for the hide object mod. That's the next one that I want. We've got the lumberjack mod. We need the hide object mod so we can get rid of all of this stuff that we can't use. It's in the way. I mean, it would be something. Okay, we own the sawmill. It'd be really cool if we could like take these boards and sell them. Pick up these logs and take them down to the thing and sell them. But you can't. These are all like decorative only stuff. And then move all this stuff out of the way. Fire Noah. Yeah. Got a lot of stuff here that we could clear out and make room for our other stuff. Oh, another thing. This little electric forklift, do not operate it in the snow. You can't.
It gets stuck.
It gets stuck. The wheels are so tiny. If you're going to operate it anywhere, keep it under the roof. And then we may have to get like the, what was that other one? Manitou? I have to get that one to load stuff in the winter. Yeah, I've had a couple stubborn stumps that wouldn't go out with the forestry mulcher, so that's another good thing about having the lumberjack mod. Just need that map hide objects mod. Hard hats required in this zone. Oh no. Alright. Go get the plow, I guess. Apparently you can go off the end of this ferry. You can drive off the end of it. Because I saw somebody, they had a tractor and a plow, and they sure drove off the end of it into the water. So, I guess while it was still docked at the thing. Oh yeah, it was that way, and that's why I just realized it, because it was that way in 22. You could cut trees in areas that you don't own. But that's a plus, because now, I mean, technically, and Giants should have allowed that. When you buy a production, you should be able to buy the property that it sits on too. I don't know why they don't enable that. Because you're literally buying the building, the production, everything. Keep seeing advertisements for that gold combine too. I never noticed this. Maybe I didn't notice this. Does that not change? It looks like it changes when I drive by it every time. You know, like one of those marquee signs, you know?
Yeah, we got a couple of those around here that change.
You know what? It may just be the flickering. All the flickering. I hope they fix that. I've got the Alice hooked up to the fert spreader, which I think we're going to have to buy some fertilizer. You're interested in that leasing production mod. What's that? Oh, where you don't actually have to buy the production, you just lease it? Could we close the doors with this in there? I may have to start putting some of this smaller stuff in the doors. Nope. Oh gosh. You can't close the doors with the baler in there. I guess I could back it on up into that hole there. Where this other door's open. Oh god, let me see if I can get this out of here now. Oh no, I may have broke it. That baby's in there. Come on, Baylor. I do that unhook trick. Like that's different now too, yeah. Too bad we don't have the super strength that comes with the lumberjack mod. Oh, maybe that'll work. Close that door. Come on, Baylor. I wonder if I can fold it, maybe if I can. I love that dynamic camera mod. Zooming in on my thing. There we go. Alright, come on. Push it. Push it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let me get a bigger tractor. Or maybe crash into it. Hit it and knock it loose. Hey, that did knock it loose a little bit. Let me see if I can get it out now. So yeah, we'll put the smaller stuff in these doors. Hey, it worked. Alright, let me find a better place for this. Let me put Okay, new rule. If it doesn't look like the door will close with whatever implement's in there, don't close the door.
Copy that.
Don't know that this will fit. Let's see if this will fit in there. I think this is longer. Maybe too wide. Yeah, that's too wide to go in there anyway. Alright, so we'll put these in a different place. Weeder can definitely go in one. I think that hoe will fit in there. That works. Small backpack fertilizer for when and if we ever get one will fit in there. Yep, the hoe fits. Alright, so we got those two compartments filled. We can close the doors. See, this one actually has a thing where you can pull something in this way. I wonder if the baler would fit there. Oh, that's got a beacon on it. I didn't even see that. Got about 3 more feet. Oops, scooted it over a little bit, didn't I? Yeah, I think those doors are closed. Yeah, that'll work. We could actually swap places with these and have more room there. Put the weeder next to that. The JD baler is okay. It only does 125 centimeter bales though. That's the one thing I would change about it. It only does the 125, so you don't get the maximum yield per load, I guess, or per bale. out of it that you would with one of the other balers, because the other balers you can do 150 bales, 150 centimeter bales, I guess you'd say. But and you can wrap the 150s. I think they put the pan tie sound effect thing in here too, because that's where the wind chimes are coming from. You can hear the wind chimes over on the pan tie map. I need to start that map. I haven't started it yet. Alright, that'll work. We have places for our hoe, for our weeder, and our baler now. And that closed with maybe an inch or two. I think we could probably, if we needed to, we could back it up a little more. But it looks good. That works for me. Alright. I'm just going to shut this off right here. And we're going to say adios to YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for watching. Make sure you check out the next episode. And until then, remember, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. We'll see you later.